Why 5 geese? Domestic geese, but obviously wild, landed on my large dam and didn't ever leave. And so, hence the name 5 geese. I always had this desire to prove that my grapes were really good and that I could make great wine instead of it just going into the big factory pot.
We do pretty traditional winemaking methods and mature it in barrel and a good 18 to 24 months in barrel before we bottle it, and we've always found the wines bottle age very well too.
I bought this 10 acres and these Grenache vines were planted on it, and I have always loved these old gnarled bush vines that survive no matter what I do. They don't get any irrigation. We tend them and love them, but there's nothing we can do. And even in the hottest summer, they struggle through and still look better than some vines that are irrigated and can have luxurious amounts of water. Jonathan has been at my side since he was 16, and we've planted many, many acres of vines, pulled out some of the ones that we've planted and replanted. Oh yes, I enjoy drinking wine. I drink very little of my own and enjoy drinking with friends, trying other wines. And I certainly try and taste lots of other wines.
Clarenvale is very much influenced by the sea just out there, the Gulf. Has a very moderating effect on the climate. Sue's planted some Nero Diavola, which is an Italian variety, and we're looking forward to the first harvest of that this year. It's certainly going to be pretty interesting to look at that because we haven't had lots of experience in it, but we've been tasting quite a few samples of Nero from other people to see what we should be making. But yeah, they're looks like a good crop on there this year, so we should be able to do something pretty good with that this year. Yeah, should be very interesting. Yeah.
I'm very lucky to have the services of a wonderful winemaker, Mark Farmelo. He's made my wine for 10 years.
Well, I've been making wine for quite a few years, probably about 40, but I've been involved with the Five Geese since 1998. A passion for winemaking initially, it was more a passion for chemistry, an interest in chemistry, and then as time went on, I got offered a job at a winery in a laboratory, which I was interested in, and then got more interested in winemaking once I started working in a winery laboratory. I think here at Five Geese, the wines are very much made in the vineyard in the sense that the soil here and the age of the vines control, and the climate they grow in control very much the style of wine that we're making.
This is really sand over clay, and under the clay there's this deep bed of ironstone rock, and this really does influence the taste of the wine. At the moment I'm selling into Korea, Hong Kong, the United Kingdom, but hope to go into other places in Europe.
Certainly for Sue's Shiraz, it's very distinctive. It's in what we call the sub-district of Blewett Springs in the Clarenvale, so it's back in the hills a little bit. It's much sandier soil, much cooler nights, so you get a different style of Shiraz to what you get in the general part of the Clarenvale. Much more spicy, brambly type characters, more savoury palate, not a big, sweet, ripe fruit character. But we still need the fruit to be ripe. We don't want the fruit to be show green characters or anything like that. But it just takes a little bit longer here to get it right.